Alright, looks like we're good. Hey everybody, it's Keith Gaming Ram. We're back for another episode of Dream Daddy. Now, in the last episode, we dated Robert, and that was only a few hours ago that we did that. But, I'm trying to post things twice a day on Tuesdays and Thursdays, if I'm able to. But Mondays and Wednesdays, I'll try to do one. But Tuesdays and Thursdays and possibly Fridays, I'll be able to do two. If I'm not, I'll try to get one in, unless I'm caught up with schoolwork. But in my free time, I'll try to do this. Alright, so, let's get to it. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you wanted to know about this big old envelope we got from Haya.
Alright.
Immediately, alright. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. More institutes for the arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. Child, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! I pulled the same thing with my parents when I got accepted. Oh, man. What? Did you not get in? No, I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god. I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student, you nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible!
Oh.
Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive and it's far away. Think for a moment. Haya was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I knew she had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again.
Alright.
Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know me, I'm a simple gal. You know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down, you're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we all get free professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about Haya, but I wish you wouldn't do that in between, between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. Oh no, I'm 18 and I'm still having to learn how to do that. I mean, not as bad as I used to, but I mean, that's kind of hard when you want to talk. Anyways. Oh my god, I apologize. Alright. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with similar major and interest. I thought we were gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Yo, shout out to Carl. Oh! They let you have animals in your dorm if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I could get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. With the snake and a rabbit, absolutely. Oh boy, I think I'll leave that all up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her mood. But I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega? He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. Oh, she's tearing up! I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Oh, man. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Aww. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Same. That's so sweet. I know it's a video game, but it's still so sweet. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person. I hope you know how important you are to me. Oh my goodness. Oh, man. Dad, stop. You're really gonna make me cry, too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda into a hug and kiss her on the forehead.
Nah.
Love you, kiddo. Bah. Love you too, Pops. Alright.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, so we went on a date with Robert in the last episode. Craig or Hugo? 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 Let me consult with the committee. We're gonna go with Hugo because Hugo's my favorite. I love Hugo. Hugo's awesome. Hugo Vega, middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on the 18th century literacy for various esteemed publications. If you're here to tell me my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know and I am sorry. Ernest is a vegetable. On a Friday night, you are most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Dude, same with Dungeons and Dragons. Dude, I only have 2 miniatures for them, but I would paint them if I had the chance. If you had one thing to take with you to a desert island, what would it be? A Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust. Alright. What are your turns on? Muscles. You mean like, I wish I had a face cam, but like, these muscles? The ones I've sculpted the past few weeks of working out? What did you want to be when you grew up? movie star. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art, history. Gosh. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the house in comfortable silence. I'd play video games. I don't read. I hate reading. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. Probably because Ernest steals them. I spend a lot of time thinking about. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books actually than reading them. Alright. Let's go, Hugo Vega! I know his name's Hugo. I like calling him Hugo, though. He's my Hugo. I may do Brian next because I have a friend who's he hasn't played it. He just says his favorite's Brian though. So I'm gonna probably date Brian next. Shout out to you. You know who you are. Alright. I navigate to Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Wanna hang out sometime? Wait for a few minutes and the computer dings. I'm so glad- oh, goodness me. I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime. But I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you could come by and replace them? Question mark. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm gonna be honest with you here. It's a middle school class. I need as much help as we can get. I need as much help as I can get. Think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I don't want to be accountable for. And they're in middle school. Arguably the worst age to be. Dude, it is. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. I mean, middle school's terrible. I only have, like, a handful of friends from middle school that I'm still friends with now. I mean, we don't talk that often, but we're still good friends. I actually work with one. But, middle school's terrible. Everybody in middle school are shitlords. I was a shitlord in middle school. Alright. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen, pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how was middle school for you?
Ugh.
Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. Yes.
Aww.
Everyone sucks, no self-awareness, just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40-plus hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s pop? Oh man. That's too real. That is just too real. Someone in my middle school literally got into a fight because he got a pizza before somebody else, and it was so stupid. And then two other kids got into a fight because of music. Man, I hate middle school. Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? Just going about what it was. I did not like it. I had my first crush in middle school, and I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Tuggs, you hurt me and I'll never forget. What did she do to you? I stare off into the middle distance, remembering the 24 hours that we dated, and the 3 times that we held hands between class periods. Too real. That's just too real. Then I remembered the bitter betrayal, her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham. Him making me eat dirt in front of her. Shit. I don't want to talk about it. See? Middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. I just wanted to know what I was in for. You should go to. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me?
Huh?
Last field trip I got to go on was the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizzas at a clam chowder factory. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, because I saw Bobby Willingham. Okay. Because Bobby Willingham threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Dude, if I saw someone vomit into a clam chowder thing, I wouldn't touch that stuff again. Right. Let's leave this story firmly in the past. Oops.
Oh.
Anyways, you should do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use your help. Plus, you get to hang out with cool fish. Amanda, I get worried about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. What? Are you worried that a whale is going to pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put fear in my heart. Dude, really? Well, they do have penguins there. Yes, they have penguins there.
Alright.
Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh the fear of the ocean. I sit back in my computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys, kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle as their teachers oops, I didn't get to read all that. Sorry about that. Hugo jogs up to me looking frazzled. Oh man, Hugo. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo! 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 It's been a debacle all morning. We're short-handed and most kids won't stop screaming. I'm sure you know I'm sure you know that it is the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar.
Oh.
Great. Well, it's up to you and me to chaperone a group of 10 kids. They're over here. Hugo walks me over to a gaggle of preteens. So, is that what we call preteens now? I guess. Alright. Who are all sitting on the ground playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? All the kids look up for him and stare at Hugo. They go back to texting. At least they're quiet? Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it. There's no way they're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after. We'll see. Dude, there's a penguin thing. There's a penguin minigame. I am ready for this penguin minigame. No spoiler alert. The class starts filling into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you cannot borrow a pencil. Get fucked. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work, so that the teachers can have a moment of reprieve. I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Yo, shout out to the Great Barrier Reef that's dying. We gotta get that stuff back into order. Don't want to lose the Great Barrier Reef. I'm not kidding about that. We don't want to lose the Great Barrier Reef because coral is great for the planet. Teacher hacks. I like it. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books?
Oh.
We just did a unit on the Old Man of the Sea. Luckily, I never had to read that, and I am very proud of it. Nothing quite like introducing the kids to feudal perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. Ooh, I love petting stingrays.
Yes.
Yes. I'm glad you agree with me, Hugo. Alright, it gives us time to check on the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments, while they text, Hugo and I walk over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. Spines, not spikes. But my senior prom was at the aquarium, and that was like the best time I ever had. I didn't even dance or anything because I didn't have anybody that I went with. I went by myself. And then I just walked around the aquarium and looked at all the fish. And I'm glad I did that. I got to see a seahorse give birth. Not kidding. I was like, oh, it looks like a freaking mortar round just going off from it. It literally has recoil when they shoot out in the. Oh my god! It's mind blowing. Right, that right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size? Dude, my stomach can do that. I ate a whole pizza once. Whoa.
Hey!
Their spines are venomous, too. Nature is hardcore.
Oh!
You think that's bad? Take a look at the one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank.
Ah!
That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. And they just, like, keep it here? Oh, they're relatively harmless so long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them?
Oh!
Tissue necrosis. Dude, that's terrible. Cool. Nature is wild. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there?
Oh!
That one? Yeah, that's the American longfish, blue-nosed wigglyfish, humphead wrasse. Blue-nosed wigglyfish.
Oh!
Oh, he liked that one. Yeah? Did you know that? Political fish trivia. This fish openly supports the legalization of marijuana. Okay, he liked that. I didn't know it was so progressive. Times are changing, man.
Oh!
Wait, are you serious? Absolutely not. I'm playing for the gag. I'm playing it for the gag here.
Yes!
Yes. Good one. Blue-nosed wigglyfish that openly supports the legalization of marijuana. Man. We lead the kids into to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swarm around in mass, floor to ceiling, in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Not gonna work. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who start fighting over a Capri Sun. Oh man, those are the days. Man, I miss Capri Sun. I walk around the room and reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming around in the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. Ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow.
Ah!
I walk over, joining him. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd rather stare at you. Are these two sharks kissing? We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. Great many mysteries lie in the oceans. It's truly fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this. Oh, the eggplants! That's a very astute point, Keith G. We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. Eventually, we make our way over to the touch tank, which seems to be the only thing kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with varieties of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edge of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have from my well-moisturized hands. Hugo rolls his sleeves and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Keith G? Oh, I think I'm good. I don't really I think I should stay over here and admire them from a respectful distance. Come on, it'll be fun and informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling that they will probably bite me and my delicious hands if given the chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed, and the horseshoe crabs only eat clams. Or only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cold water and touch a stingray as it glides past me. See? Not so bad. It feels like fun, slimy leather. Dude, it actually does. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? I dive my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo as we reach for the same anemone. I pull away blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I just got a little carried away sometimes. Wait, that girl over there looks suspicious. Why's that? Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Susan! Susan, get back here. Freaking Susan. Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make a break to the exit. Want to tell me what's in the bag? Susan. Textbooks. Want to tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. You might need a bag hop. Look, kid. I'm not afraid to hit a child. I'm pretty sure that would be bad. We don't have time for games here. Alright, you like that. Whatever it is, it goes back into the touch tank. Now, you're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do, but I'm a adult and I'm not afraid to hit a child. Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time you won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment, dropping her book bag to the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment and then it starts to move.
Whoa!
Whoa! Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scutters out and across the floor. An employee swoops in and scoops it back up, placing it in the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what were your plans? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside? Where he was going to die?
I don't know.
Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks. Sea urchins, tiny fish, and rainbows. Of beautiful underwater plant life surround us.
Oh!
Look over here. Hugo points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of the tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth. Dude, that is actually really cool.
Hey!
That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a whole new level. To a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check it out. The male seahorse is giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They jump back on their phones. Y'all are little shits.
Oh.
Fun fact, male seahorses can even give birth and get pregnant in the same day. That takes slut to a whole new level. Man, we thought we had it hard. I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. All those, however many thousands of them. Jesus Christ. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
Oh!
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about things we don't understand every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see the penguins?
Hey!
Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yes. Our group of kids running around the exhibit, they won't stop tapping on the glass of the puff enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. Or, what was I worried about? This isn't so bad. Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Uh-oh. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Wait, just kidding. It's very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. Oh. I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouched behind the rock. She's hiding out of sight, just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side enclosure, I see a door. I see the door to the exhibit is ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees us and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around.
I don't know.
I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs towards the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody, 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 everybody. Everybody gets something! He's now Oprah. I have an announcement. You get a car, and you get a car, and everybody gets a car! I have an announcement. The whole room turns towards me. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run towards the enclosure, and I'm greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst, hey! The girl whips around looking at me, her nose pink from the cold. You can't be in here. Neither can you. I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we discuss their birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Where are they even gonna go? They're gonna live in my closet. Molly, you idiot. Look, I don't even have time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save the penguins. Little known fact about penguins, little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates, with some exceptions, so they don't all live in cold climates. If you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Bribe her. I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay, well, give it to me right now. I reach out into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Alright, I have 12 and some change, but there's also a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the other 8 later and we got a deal. I move to shake her hands before I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds. Uh-oh, it's set minigame I know nothing about.
Block that bird!
I know how to do this. You have to keep them at bay. Alright, we did it! We did it! We did it! Zippo! Phew, glad that's over. Just in time, too. It looks like Hugo is wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech.
Oh.
And that's why I think penguins are one of the best animals in the world! A few people in the audience clap out a sense of duty. Everybody starts dispersing. Hugo spots us across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin on your hands. Well, it was the thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8.
Sweet Manchego!
I learned from the voice actor from this by watching his run through of this Ray or Brown Man that is a type of cheese, and I've never heard of that type of cheese before. So yeah, what? Just I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan. I suppose that they can. I suppose so that they can compare animal thief notes.
Ah.
You're not off the hook, Molly.
Oh.
Keith G, did you bribe a child? I'm just gonna be straight up honest here. I bribed a child. It was the only way to get her out of the exhibit. I'm not proud of what I did, what I've done. I'm not proud of it either, or my Penguin Facts TM lecture. But at least we got her out. Let's get through the rest of the day and get out of here. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way to the back. We make our way back out to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium, the kids load on the buses. Hugo pulls me aside.
Oh.
Hey, Keith G. Thank you so much for helping me out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun.
Hey.
Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? I love cheese board. There's nothing more satisfying on earth than a cheese board. Great, well, I gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops her head through the front door. What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin.
Aww.
Well, we've all been there. I had to run in and grab her before the employees saw.
Alright.
You got to go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend time with Hugo, though.
Huh.
I'm surprised he helped you complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud. He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. All right, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll understand. You'll learn when you become a father. Oh, Amanda. Medicine is not always the best medicine. That is true.
I'm JK rolling with delight.
Puns. Puns. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, well, I know if we're not exactly where we were last time, but I'm gonna call it here. But, yeah, so that was this episode of Dream Daddy. We got to date Hugo. Next time we're probably gonna do Brian for my friend. And, then we'll do Craig, then we'll do Matt, then we'll do Damien, and then we're probably gonna do everybody else and then speed through Joseph. And, because I don't like Joseph, he's a scumbag. But, yeah. Alright, so, I'm Keith Gaming Ram, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you've liked what you've seen, and you want to see more stuff like it. So, yeah, thank you guys. I'm out. See ya.